Hello friends, in one of our previous videos we learned how to extract the digits from a number. In this video we are going to do the same, but this time we are going to do that using the while loop. Please note that to extract the digits from a number you can follow either of the ways, that is either the previous way that I discussed or this way, but this video is solely meant for brushing up or strengthening your foundation of while loop. So we will do the same thing, that is this time also we will extract the digits of a number, but this time we will do it using a while loop. If you want to have a look at the previous approach as well, the link of that video has been given in the description part of this video. Fine, so let's start. Let's say we want to extract the digits of this number 2, 3, 4. Fine. So what we will do, we will go step by step about this. So in the first step we will extract this digit, that is 4. In the second step we will extract 3, and in the third step we will extract 2. Now tell me one thing, how can you get 4 from this number 234? To get 4 from 234, what you can do? You can simply apply the modulus operator. So 4 equal to 234 modulus 10. So if you divide 234 by 10, then the remainder is 4, right? Similarly, to get 3, what you can do? 3 is equal to 23 modulus 10, right? Again 2 is equal to 2 mod 10, right? So it is for sure that in every step we will have to perform a modulus operation, that is we have to divide the number by 10 and then find the remainder. But tell me one thing, how can we move or how can we convert this number 234 to this number? That is, in the first step we will have this number, but in the second step we need to have this number. So how can we convert this number to this number and also this number to this number? That is, how can we convert 234 to 23 and 23 to 2? So the way of doing that is, if you apply the float division operator on 234, it gives you 23, right? Again, if you apply the float division operator and the second operand is 10, then it gives you 2. If you are not aware of the concepts of modulus operator or float division operator, I have discussed all these things in my video related to arithmetic operators in Python, and the link of that video has been given in the description section of this video. So you have to check that as well if you are not sure what these operators do, because we are going to use this concept very frequently from now on, right? So in each step you have to perform two different things. In each step what you have to do? First you have to apply the modulus operation or perform the modulus operation with 10, and second you have to perform float division operation by 10, right? Fine. So in each of the steps you have to perform these two things. First the modulus operation by 10 and then float division operation by 10. What this step will do? This step will extract the digits. Fine. In the first step we will have the number 234. If you perform the modulus operation with 10, then it will give you 4. So you are getting this digit. So this step will give you the digit, or you will extract the digit, and this step is going to make the number shorter. So from 234 you need 23, right? So this step will convert 234 to 23, and then in the second step this thing will convert 23 to 2, right? So if we consider the number 234 and consolidate the steps, so in first step what we have, in first step we will perform these two operations, 234 mod 10 and 234 float division 10. In the second step, we will do 23 mod 10, and from where we will get this 23? We'll get this 23 from here, and this will give us 4, and here the first step will again be 23 mod 10, so it will give us 3, and then we will again do 23 float division 10, this will give us 2, right? And in the third step we will apply the modulus operator on 2 modulus 10, that will give us 2, and 2 float division 10, that will give us 0. Now whenever we will get the result of the float division operator as 0, we will stop there. So that will be the termination condition of the while loop. So let's start our code. So first of all, we will ask for the input from the user and we'll store it in a variable called num. Obviously, input function gives us a string which will have to convert it to an integer. So inside the input function, let's give the message enter a number. So once we stored the number in a variable called num, now let's have a while loop here. Inside the while loop, our condition will be num greater than 0. So in each iteration after the float division operation, the value of the variable num will keep on decreasing. So as long as it is greater than 0, we will continue the loop, right? So inside the loop, what are the two steps that we have to perform? In the first step, we have to apply the modulus operation with 10, and this will give us the digit, right? So let's store that in a variable called digit equal to num modulus 10, and in the second line obviously we will apply the float division operation or perform the float division operation, and will store back the result in the variable num itself. And how long will we continue? We will continue as long as the result of the float division operation, that is the updated value of num, is greater than 0. Fine. And what we will do in each iteration, let's say we will print the digit that we have extracted. Let's print the digit. Print, let's give a message extracted digit equal to plus str digit, right? So let's start. First of all, let's run the cell and let's see whether it works as intended or not. So let's run the file. It asks for a number. Let's enter the number 240. Press enter, and you can see the digits. First it extracts 0, in the second iteration it extracts 4, and in the third iteration it extracts 2. Now let's debug the code, or let's understand the execution line by line. For that we will start the debugging session. You can start it by pressing Ctrl plus F5 also. So I've started debugging. You can see the debug pointer at the first line. So if we press Ctrl plus F10, it will ask for a number. Let's enter a number 1, 2, 3. So you can see in the variable called num, the value 1, 2, 3 is stored, right? So now we will enter the while loop. Currently the value of num is 1, 2, 3, which is obviously greater than 0. So it will enter the while loop, enters the loop. So the modulus operation by 10 is performed, and now you can see the variable digit is containing the value 3, because 123 mod 10 gives you 3, right? Now we'll move to the next line. We perform float division operation on 123, so it gives us 12, right? So we then print the extracted digit. We extracted 3, that has been printed here. Now we move to the currently what is the value of num? The value of num is 12, so it is still greater than 0. It will again enter the loop. We entered the loop. We again perform the modulus operation. So 12 mod 10 gives us 2. Fine. 12 mod 10 gives us 2. So the digit variable now contains 2, and will again perform the float division operation on the current value of num. So 12 float division 10 gives us 1. So num currently contains 1. Fine. Now we again print the value of digit. You can see here extracted digit is 2, and then we will enter the third iteration, because still the value of num is greater than 0. Current value of num is 1, which is obviously greater than 0. So we again enter the loop, extract the last digit, that is 1. Then we again perform the float division operation. Now currently you can see the value of num has changed to 0, and the current value of digit is 1, which will again be printed in the console, and you can see it getting printed here. Now when it goes to the condition checking line, the current value of num is 0, right? So this condition does not get satisfied, and if you press Ctrl plus F10 again, our code execution is completed. Fine. If you again press Ctrl plus F10, our debugging session ends. So that's how the entire thing works. Now instead of printing the digits separately, you may also be asked to store the digits in a list and find out the sum of the digits. In that case, what you will do, you will simply take an empty list here. You will store the digits. Instead of using the print statement, we will use li.append, that is, you are appending the extracted digit to the list, right? So we'll do digit, and after that, after the loop is completed, you can come out here. Now if you are asked to print the list, you will simply print the list. So if we run the cell, let's enter 368, and it prints the list, that is 8, 6, 3. If you are asked to print the elements in the reverse order, that is from left to right, 8, if it is 368 and you are asked to print 3, 6, 8, you can simply reverse the list, and you can do that by using the slicing operator and then specifying the step as -1. And if you run the cell, let's say again enter 368, and you get 3, 6, 8, and instead of printing the list of digits, if you are asked to print out the sum of all the digits of a number, then simply you will have another variable called sum, initialize it to 0, and after extracting each digit, what you will do, you will simply add it up with the current value of sum. sum equal to sum plus digit. Fine. Now if we again run the cell, and here instead of printing li, let's comment out li. We don't want the list currently, we want to print the sum of all the digits. So here after coming out, he will print sum, right? So again run the cell, let's enter 1 2 3, it gives you 6, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3. So that's how you can perform different kind of things with the same approach according to the question that you have been asked. This video was all about strengthening your foundation in while loop, or the entire concept of loop. So if you have liked my video, please subscribe to my channel and please hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I'll upload more Python and data science related videos. And please don't forget to like and share my video so that it reaches a larger audience and they also get benefited from it. Thanks a lot for watching.